Hi, this is Queer Joe, and I'm working on a stitch pattern right now that requires me to do a lot of left-leaning decreases. And the stitch pattern actually calls for me to use a slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, or PSSO as the abbreviation for it, to do the left-leaning decrease. Now it also requires a lot of right decreases as well, which is a standard knit two together. But I found that the three-step process of slipping one, knitting one, and passing the slip stitch over was a little bit cumbersome, and I've come up with a more efficient, or what I found to be more efficient way of doing that combination of stitches. So I wanted to show you how that looked. But first I'll show you how typically you do this left-leaning decrease. So typically what it calls for is you slip the first stitch, you knit the second stitch, and then you pass the slip stitch over. Pass the slip stitch over. And that's what a typical left-leaning decrease will ask you to do. Now in my stitch pattern I have to get to the next one so I can show you how I do it. So here I am ready to do another left-leaning decrease. So you see I do a lot of those in this particular stitch pattern. So instead of slipping that stitch, knitting the next one, and passing the slip stitch over, I do it all as one activity. I insert my needle as if to slip, and then I insert my needle into the second stitch as if to knit, and then pull it through both. Now you'll see there's a slight upside down V there that I pull it through to get it through at the bottom, and I pull off both stitches at the same time, so it's a much more, for me, efficient way of doing this. So let me show you that again, but I have to get to the place where I'm doing a left-leaning decrease in the stitch pattern first. So again, I insert my needle as if to slip, or purlwise. Then I insert into the second stitch as if to knit, wrap my yarn, and pull it through both stitches, and pull both off. And so combining the three actions of slipping, knitting, and passing the slip stitch over into one, it makes it a much more efficient way of doing it.